Bursting cherry tomatoes in hot oil brings out their sweetness, so this is the perfect pasta to make on the fringes of tomato season. I'm gonna add my pancetta. You need just a little bit of oil so that it doesn't stick. If you have a choice in pancetta, try to find the thick cut slices rather than the really thin ones. They just add better texture to the pasta. Once the pancetta starts to get a little bit brown around the edges and it looks all glistening, I'm gonna throw in my garlic cloves that I have smashed and peeled. I'm gonna leave them whole so that they get sweet. Fresh red pepper flakes and a nice big pinch of salt. Then when the garlic starts to get a little bit brown but not too brown, you add your cherry tomatoes, which are halved. That gives it more surface area. This is gonna need about 5 minutes to cook down. What you're doing is evaporating all those tomato juices and condensing them. It gets very intense, almost jammy. So while the tomatoes are cooking, you should have your pot of pasta going. Get your pasta and your tomatoes to finish at about the same time. And when you drain your pasta, save some of the pasta cooking water. It's gonna help make a sauce. So this is what I'm looking for. The tomatoes, they are not saucy, they're just a little bit soft. I have fusilli here because I like the way that the little ridges catches all of that good flavor of the sauce and the pancetta. You want to get this stirred together really well. I'm going to add a little of the pasta cooking water at this point, just because it's looking a little dry. And then butter. Olive oil, pancetta, and butter. This is a good pasta dish. You really want to take the time to get all the pancetta bits well distributed, otherwise one person gets all of them and everybody else is mad at them. And that's it. So I've got the basic pasta. I'm gonna put it in my dish and then I'm gonna garnish it. And the garnish, you're gonna see, that's the seriously cool part. By the way, vegetarians can just leave out the pancetta, maybe add a little bit of pecorino instead to kind of make up for that salty bite. So in this bowl, I've got some ricotta cheese, just fresh ricotta. Now you don't wanna mix it in here because you want that contrast between super creamy and then savory, salty sauce. And here's the cool garnish part. Beautiful red scallions, or you could use regular scallions. These are fresh, they're raw. It's a whole other flavor from cooked onion, and it's really nice with the tomatoes. Fresh mint leaves. I'm gonna tear these up and put them all over the top. By the time this is done, it's gonna look more like salad. The reason you wanna tear up your mint leaves instead of cutting them is because the second you cut them, they start to turn brown, and tearing them just releases their oils. Just a little bit of oil, just a few drops. A little pepper, a little bit of flaky salt. So this really is almost like a salad. And that's what makes it so summery, is the fresh mint leaves and the scallions, and then you get something bright and lively, and also something cooked and rich in every single bite.